Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and this is part 2 of decorating pages. In today's video, I'm going to finish off this file folder signature to look like these other ones with the 2 hidden journaling spots. Like I said, this is a writing journaling, so I want to maximize the writing space, so that means lots of pockets of secret journaling and flip ups and tucks. And today I'm going to be working with my box of scraps and my box of ephemera that I designated for this project. So I'm just going to be following the guidelines that I started and crisping up these lines so I can have a sharper line to follow as I cut. And I decided to speed up my videos, guys, because the things that I'm doing isn't original. Like, you can find these tutorials elsewhere that they tell you a slow, detailed tutorial, but I showed all the steps here pretty clearly, but it's just the video is sped up, and that just saves me on editing time. Because if I edited this video, I believe this video, it took me about an hour to record this video and I got it down to 10 minutes. So it's like the perspective, I can just keep going if I can cut down the video, if that makes any sense. I just like shorter videos because I like to digest shorter videos, so I figure I can make them in short form content. But if you want to see this a detailed tutorial on the hidden pockets, just leave me a comment down below and I'll probably do a non-talking video of it, because I don't talk in my videos. When I'm crafting, it's completely silent. I know that's awkward, but it's completely silent when I craft. I don't play any music, and it's just I'm in my craft room with my thoughts and ideas. I don't know. It's silent in the background. And just a little tip, guys, press when you use your cutting knife. It's not a big deal. I believe I had edited down, but I believe I went over these squares maybe 4 or 5 times because I was scared to, I don't know, cut the paper, which is the end goal anyway. But I end up going over this square about 4 or 5 times. Just use pressure, guys. Just use pressure. It's okay. And this is a distress project anyway, so if you end up, I don't know, cutting it too far, the ladies are peeling back the paper and making it really grungy, giving it that really aged look. So it's okay. You don't have to be crisp and perfect with your lines. Trust your project. Don't judge your project. And there you go, guys, a little sneak peek of my head getting in the frame. But as you can see, guys, it's pretty simple. You just want to make sure you can, if you have die cuts, this process would be a little bit easier because you can just sit the square die on top of the file folder, send it through your die machine, or if you have a special slot die, you can sit it right there on top of the straight line and do that. And as you see, I showed that you have to cover the pockets. You can do it from the outside or the inside. On one of the file folder signatures, I made the pockets accessible from the outside, so these pockets will be crisscross. The bottom will be accessible from the inside and the top will be accessible from the outside. So you basically want to cover your frames and slits. You want to do that with paper, and I'm using scraps to do this. As you can see, I covered one scrap with the other, and I'm just going to be gluing it down now. And with that top pocket, you want to make sure that you don't glue the pocket shut, and you'll see that I glue around the 4 corners of that paper and then cut the slit. And I don't know if I mentioned this, guys. This is parchment paper that I coffee dyed, as well as I believed I used some distress ink or distress. I believe I use ink to dye this, as well as coffee, and this is parchment paper. So that is what I use for my frames in this project. And here I'm just smoothing out the glue because I don't want it to be clumpy, I guess, because I'm layering this, so I want it to be as flat as possible so the wrinkles don't roar through the paper. I don't mind wrinkles, but when it's just like soupy almost, I don't like that. So I try to press the glue down as flat as I can by smudging it before I put down whatever it is on top of it, because like I said, I'm trying to keep this as flat as possible. And now I'm going to be gluing this blue paper to create a pocket. I had to take away that strip of glue because that would have closed my pocket, and I want to have this as a side loading pocket. So I wiped that away and got it together and just decided to glue it on the paper because I was confused, like if I flop it and turn it. So just put it on the paper, Jonetta. Just put it down first and then glue it. So that's what I did here. And here I was contemplating if I wanted to make that top one a double pocket, but I decided against this, so I'm just going to glue down this blue paper here. And out the process, you'll see me varnish the glue because that gets some of those wrinkles out. As you can see, those wrinkles disappeared a little bit, and the bottom ones I have to be extremely careful because I use liquid at the bottom, and that completely got the wrinkles out. So I use that from time to time, wet glue on dry glue, just so I can smooth out the wet glue. See, now I'm going to be making the top loading pocket, and I decided to do this with glue stick because that's a wide space on top, so the glue stick is wide, so I didn't have a problem using the glue stick for this top pocket. And you'll see I left the opening in the middle because I do want to glue the pocket down on the four corners. I just want to leave the middle open so I can have that hidden tuck spot right there. And there you have it, guys, your two hidden pockets. Now I just need to add the paper to them, and as you see, I also created two little flips for extra writing space. So I just felt like that was a great addition to this writing journal because it optimized, like I said in the beginning, I'm going to keep saying it throughout this series, I want to optimize writing space. And these guys are almost twins. So I'm just going to distress the file folder and the edges of the paper a bit just to give it that grungy look, because it's like a bird watcher's video, and I feel like you get dirty watching birds because you have to crawl into spaces and get good in spots so they don't get spooked. So I just want to add that grunge element with some inked edges. So I wanted to make this journal functional, so lots of writing space, hidden journaling spots, and I'm just going to be distressing this guy, and that's going to be the end of the video for today, guys. Stay tuned because I'll be coming with part 3 pretty soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed it today. If you have any comments or questions, leave it down below and I'll make sure I'll get back to you. Once again, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.